Today we will discuss about the radiation heat transfer. So in the radiation heat transfer, we have considered the conduction and convection modes of heat transfer, which are related to the nature of the media involved and the presence of fluid motion among other things. We now turn out of attention to the third mechanism of heat transfer, that means radiation, which is characteristically different from the other two. So this is the third mode of heat transfer. So we already discussed in the first unit and the heat transfer introduction. So modes and mechanism of heat transfer. What are the modes of heat transfer? So here the modes of heat transfer is first one conduction and second one convection and third one radiation. So in this chapter we will discuss about the emission characteristics and laws of the black body, radiation, irradiation, total and monochromatic quantities, law of Planck, Wien equation, Kirchhoff equation and Lambert equation, and Stephen and Boltzmann, heat exchange between two black bodies and concepts of shear factor and emissivity, heat exchanges between gray body, radiation shield and electrical analog for radiation networks. These are the topics involved in this radiation of heat transfer. We start this chapter with a discussion of electromagnetic wave and the electromagnetic spectrum with particular emphasis on thermal radiation. Then we introduce the idealized black body radiation and black body radiation function together with the Stephen-Boltzmann law and Planck's law and Wien displacement law. First of all, we need to discuss about the what is meant by radiation. So here this is the definition. The heat transfer occurs from one place to another place by throwing away energy in quantum through electromagnetic wave. Through electromagnetic wave is known as radiation. The heat transfer occurs from one place to another place by throwing away energy in quantum through electromagnetic wave is known as radiation heat transfer. So in this radiation, the radiation is a heat transfer phenomena which does not require any material medium for propagation. It does not require any material medium for propagation. It is an electromagnetic wave process and is maximum if two bodies experiencing the same are kept in vacuum. It depends on the temperature and optical properties of the emitters. Here this is the radiation introduction part. The hot object in a vacuum chamber will eventually cool down and reach thermal equilibrium with its surrounding by the heat transfer mechanism, that is the radiation. So here in this diagram the vacuum chamber and hot object, and this is the radiation radiation part indicated with a pink color lines, and this is the surrounded by the heat transfer. So in the radiation differs from conduction and convection in that it does not require the presence of the material medium to take place. The radiation transfer occurs in a solid as well as liquid and gases. So here The radiation differs from the other two heat transfer mechanisms in that it does not require the presence of materials mediums to takes place. The radiation transfer occurs in solid as well as the liquid, and in fact energy transfer by radiation is fastest and it suffers no attention in the vacuum. So in most practical applications, all three modes of heat transfer occurs concurrently at varying the degrees of temperature. But heat transfer through an evacuated space can be occurred only by radiation. For example, the energy of the sun reaches the earth by radiation. For example, the energy of the sun reaches the earth by radiation. You will recall that heat transfer by conduction or convection takes place in the direction of decreasing temperatures, that is from a high temperature medium to lower temperature one. It is intersecting that the radiation heat transfer can occur between two bodies separated by the medium colder than both bodies. So this is shown in the figure. For example, solar radiation reaches the surface of the earth after passing through cold air layers at higher altitudes. Also, the radiation absorbing surfaces inside a greenhouse reach high temperature even when its plastic or glass cover remains relatively cool. In the theoretical foundation of radiation was established in 1864. By physicist James Clerk Maxwell, who postulated that accelerated charges are changing electric current give rise to electric and magnetic fields. These rapidly moving fields are called electromagnetic waves or electromagnetic radiation. So here in this slide, the accelerated charges are changing electric currents give rise to electric and magnetic fields. These rapidly move fields are called electromagnetic waves and electromagnetic radiation. So in this electromagnetic waves, the transport energy just like other waves, and they are characterized by their frequency or wavelength. So here lambda is equal to C by V. So in the characteristics of radiation, the thermal radiation is only one of the many types of electromagnetic radiations. It is propagated at the speed of light at 3 into 10 power 10 meter per second. So here the speed of light at 3 into 10 power 10 meter per second. The light is a special case of electromagnetic radiation in a small region of spectrum. In vacuum, the propagation. So here what is the propagation? The transmission of motion like sound in particular direction. That means propagation speed is C0, 2.998 into 10 power 8 meters per second. In a medium, the propagation speed C is less than C0, and it is described in terms of the refractive index. N is equal to C by C0. So here for gas N is approximately 1.0. For gas N is above 1.5. For gases, N is approximately 1.0. For glass, N is above 1.5. The distinction between one form of radiation and another lies only in the frequency and wavelength, which are related by, so here C naught is equal to, C naught, that means speed of light in vacuum, is equal to wavelength into frequency. Wavelength into frequency. So here C naught is equal to lambda into V, that means wavelength. So in the thermal radiation, the type of electromagnetic radiation that is pertinent to heat transfer in the thermal radiation. So here in this graphical representation, all through the electromagnetic wave have same general features, wave of different wavelengths, different significant in their behaviors. The electromagnetic radiation encountered in practice cover a wide range of wavelengths varying from less than 10 power minus 10 micrometer for cosmic layers. So here this is the cosmic layer, to more than 10 power 10 micrometer, 10 power 10 micrometers for the electric power waves. So here this is the thermal radiation electromagnetic wave spectrum. So in this range 10 power minus 10 to 10 power 10 micrometer. So here in this graphical representation, the electromagnetic wave spectrum, so it is gradually 10 power minus 9, 10 power minus 8, 10 power minus 10 is the cosmic rays, and after that 10 power minus 4 to 10 power 7 is the gamma rays, and 10 power minus 5 to 10 power minus 2 is the X-rays. So here cosmic rays, gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, so visibility, and thermal radiation. So here this is the thermal radiation region, that means 10 power minus 1 to 10 power 2. This is the microwave temperatures spectrum, and this is the radio and TV waves, and this is the electrical power waves. Electrical power waves. Electrical power waves. Coming to the next one, the characteristics of radiation. The emission of thermal radiation depends on the nature, temperature, and state of the emitted surfaces. It covers the propagation of electromagnetic waves of all wavelength. So all matters emitted radiation energy. So in the absorptivity, so here these are the definitions of absorptivity. It is an energy absorbed per unit energy incident per unit area per unit time. It is the definition as a fraction of the total amount of energy falling on the surface which is absorbed, so here this is the absorptivity, and this is the reflectivity, and this is the transmittivity. These are the important definitions for final examinations. What is meant by absorptivity, and what is meant by reflectivity, and what is meant by transmittivity. So here in this 3 alpha, gamma, and tau value, that means transmittivity. So these 3 are commonly denoted with these are the absorptivity is denoted with alpha. So here it is defined as the fraction of the total amount of energy. So here this is the total amount of energy, capital Q, falling on the surface which are absorbed. So here alpha is equal to Q absorbed, total amount of heat Q absorbed by total amount of heat. So here alpha is equal to QA by Q. This is the simplest formula. So in the reflectivity, so it is defined as a fraction of the total amount of energy falling on the surface which is reflected. Surface which is reflected. So here gamma is equal to QR. So reflected whole divided by total amount of energy. So here what is the difference between absorptivity and reflectivity? So here this is the Q absorptivity by total amount of energy falling. So in the reflectivity, so here QR reflection. So here this is the total amount of reflection whole divided by total amount of energy falling on the surface. So in this two definitions, we observe that. So here the same definition will absorbivity means absorbed the surface which is absorbed, that means QA by capital Q, and reflectivity is the reflected. So here gamma is equal to QR by Q, and the transmittivity it is defined as the fraction of the total amount of energy falling on the surface which is transmitted, that means QT by capital T. So ikkada manaki absorbivity, reflectivity, transmittivity అని ఎక్కడన్నా డెఫినేషన్స్ ఇస్తే సో మనం రాయవలసింది అన్నట్లో కూడా కామన్ లైన్స్ చూడండి అన్న. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటంటే సో డెఫినేషన్ సింప్లిఫై చేసినప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు కూడా రిఫ్లాక్టివిటీ అనేది ఎలా ఉందన్నది చూద్దాం. ఇట్ ఈస్ డిఫైన్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ టోటల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ ఫాలింగ్ ఆన్ ద సర్ఫేస్. సో ఈ ఫస్ట్ లైన్ సెకండ్ లైన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది రిఫ్లాక్టివిటీకి, ట్రాన్స్మిటివిటీకి, అబ్జార్బివిటీకి కూడా సేమ్ అండి. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద ఎనర్జీ అబ్జార్బ్డ్ పర్ it is defined as a fraction of total amount of energy. So here it is defined as fraction of total amount of energy falling on the surface. It is defined as the fraction of total amount energy falling on the surface. So ikkada varaku kuda three definitions ki same andi. So falling on the surface which is absorbed. So which is absorbed అన్నప్పుడు ఏమొస్తుందంటే ఆల్ఫా ఈక్వల్ టు QA by capital B. సో అలాగే రిఫ్లాక్టివిటీ అన్నప్పుడు విచ్ ఈస్ రిఫ్లెక్టెడ్ QR by capital Q. ఇట్ ఈస్ విచ్ ఈస్ ట్రాన్స్మిటివిటీ అన్నప్పుడు QT by QT by Q. So here this is the equation for the principle of law of conservation, the principle of conservation of energy. So we already discussed in the first unit. The total sum must be equal to the incident radiation. So in the total sum must be equal to the incident radiation. The total sum means reflection plus absorption plus transmission is equal to incident radiation. So incident radiation means capital Q, and reflection is QR, and transmittivity is Q tau, and the absorbivity is QA or Q alpha. So here in this equation, this is the conservation of energy equation in the radiation form. QR by Q plus QT by QT, Q alpha by Q is equal to 1. So here these are the reflectivity of radiation, incident radiation, and receiving surfaces. So here in this presentation, I am considering one plate, that means absorbed. This is the one plate, and it can be receiver surfaces. So here one light or one rays is passed in this object, so it is clearly reflected by the radiation. So this is the incident radiation, and this is the reflected radiation. The rays passing on this object, so it is also reflected to the this area. That means reflecting radiation, and this is the transmission. This receiving surface is absorbed and transmitting from the radiation. That's why I am considering transmitting radiation. So here, hence alpha plus gamma plus tau is equal to 1. It's depending upon these properties. Various surfaces are known as the black body. Alpha is equal to 1. The black body absorbivity always 1 and remaining are zeros. So in the white surface, what is the gamma? Reflectivity. So reflectivity is always 1. In the white surface, reflectivity is always 1. In the transparent surface, transmittivity is always 1. The remaining are the zeros. So in the opaque surface, tau is equal to 0. That means alpha plus gamma is equal to 1. So here these are the important bits for final examinations. So black body surface is always absorbivity is 1, and the white surface reflectivity is always 1, and the transparent surface tau value is always on. So here the principle of, I think this is the same page again I scanned. So here fifth page, the spectral monochromatic absorbivity. Spectral means monochromatic absorbivity. So here it is the energy absorbed per unit energy incident with wavelength range lambda to lambda plus d lambda. So here this is the emissivity. So what is meant by emissivity? It is the ratio of total radiant energy emitted to the total radiant energy emitted by the black body per unit area per unit time. It is the ratio of total radiant energy emitted to the total radiant energy emitted by a black body per unit area per unit time. So here the emissivity is equal to capital E by EB. So here the emissivity of white body is equal to always 0, and emissivity of black body is equal to always 1, and grey body in between 0 less than emissivity less than 1. The grey body range between 0 to 1. So in the MC power, the total amount of radiation emitted by a body per unit area and time is times of the emissive power. So what is meant by emissive power? The total amount of radiation emitted by a body per unit area and unit time in terms of emitting power, emissive power. So here it is denoted with E suffix small b. According to the Stephen-Boltzmann's law, emissive power of a black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of the absolute temperature. So here this is the according to the Stephen-Boltzmann law. The emissive power, what is meant by Stephen-Boltzmann law? The emissive power of the black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of the absolute temperature. Fourth power of the absolute temperature. So here this is the emissive power. It can be denoted with E suffix b. It is directly proportional to the Stephen-Boltzmann constant and fourth power of the absolute temperature. Fourth power of the absolute temperature. In the spectral monochromatic emissivity. So here this is the emissive power and this is the monochromatic emissivity epsilon lambda. It is the ratio of monochromatic emissive power of a surface to monochromatic emissive power of a black surface at the same wavelength and same temperature. So here monochromatic emissive power of the black body and surface are same wavelength and the temperature. And the diffuser emittivity, so here this is the surface, that means diffuse, and this is the source. So here the source is, the light is passed on this ground surface, it is reflected with unidirectional. like this. Okay, it is the surface for which the emitted radiation is independent of direction. It is the independent of direction, like this. So in the irradiation, so what is meant by irradiation? So what is meant by radiation? It is the radiation incident on a surface coming from all directions. The radiation incident on a surface coming from all directions. So in the radiosity, it may be defined as all the radiation living on of a surface of a translucent material. So here what is the objectives? Butter paper, ground glass and thin sheets of the plastic, and what are the materials? Air, water and clear glass. So in the specular body, so here this is the object, that means specular diagram. This is the source, and the light passes in this way, that it can be reflected like this. So here this is the inclination angle QA and phi I, and this is the inclination angle phi I. So this is the specular body. It is a body that reflects all the incident thermal radiations. All the incident thermal radiation. In this transparent body, it is the body that allows all the incident radiation to pass through it. Incident radiation to pass through it. What is meant by cavity? It is an exclosure with isothermal walls. It is an enclosed with isothermal walls. What is meant by black body? The black body is an ideal body which absorbs all incident energy and neither reflects nor transmits. The black body is an ideal body which absorbs all incident energy and neither reflects nor transmitted. It is an perfect absorbed and emitted on incident radiation. The black body continues to emit radiation even when it is thermal equilibrium with its surrounding. The total radiation emitted by black body is an function of the temperature only. So here this is the Planck's law for monochromatic thermal radiation. Planck's law for monochromatic thermal radiation. Planck's law of monochromatic thermal radiation. Max Planck has derived the relationship between monochromatic MCU power of a black body as a function of absolute temperature and wavelength. The relationship is referred to Planck's law. So EB lambda is equal to C1 lambda power 5 by E power C2 by lambda into T minus 1. This EB lambda is equal to C1 lambda power 5 by exponential C2 by lambda T minus 1. So here this is the data book page number 81. The concept is radiation. Now I am going to data book page number 81. So here this is the formulas for radiation. Wavelength, lambda is equal to C by V. Radiant properties, alpha. So here reflectivity, absorptivity and transmittivity is equal to 1. And what is Kirchhoff law? E lambda is equal to alpha lambda for gray bodies. And here Payne's law, lambda maximum T into 2898 mu m into K, that means micrometer kelvins. So here the Stephen Boltzmann law, EB is equal to, for black body, EB is equal to sigma into T power 4. So here this is the Planck law. So here what is C1? The C1 is the constant factor 0.37417707 into 10 power minus 15 watt per meter square. So what is meant by C2? So here C2 is also constant value, that means 0.0143 87752. 87752. So here Planck's law formula is available in the data book page number 81. That means radiation concept. So here the EB lambda is equal to C1 lambda power minus 5. So here this is the minus 5 whole divided by exponential power C2 by lambda t minus 1. C2 by lambda t minus 1. So here this is the C1 C1 lambda minus 5, where EB lambda is equal to mc power of the black body per unit wavelength, lambda equal to wavelength and T equal to temperature in terms of kelvins. So here these are the constant values. These are the constant values. So here H equal to Planck's constant 6.625 into 10 power minus 34, and C equal to speed of light vacuum, and K equal to Boltzmann constant 1.385 into 10 power minus 23. So here Wien's displacement law. So here this formula is also available in the data book page number 81. Wien's law, lambda maximum to T equal to 2898 mu mk. So here lambda maximum of T is equal to 2898 mu mk. So here this is the Wien's displacement law. This is the Wien's displacement laws. What is Wien's displacement law? The displacement of maximum value of the radiation to shorter wavelength at higher temperature. Shorter wavelength at higher temperature is described by So this formula is also available in the data book page number 81. So here Kirchhoff law. So what is meant by Kirchhoff law? So here Kirchhoff law is epsilon lambda is equal to alpha lambda. Epsilon lambda is equal to alpha lambda. So here it states that when the surface is in thermal equilibrium with its surrounding and emissivity of the surface is equal to absorptivity. So here what is meant by Kirchhoff law? Emissivity is equal to absorptivity. Emissivity is equal to absorptivity. So here this is the Lambert cosine law. This law states that the total mc power E from a radiation plane surface in any direction is directly proportional to the cosine of the angle of emission. Angle of emission. The angle of emission indicated with phi is the angle subtended by the normal to the radiation surface and the direction vector of the emission of the receiving surface. E is equal to En cos. The angle of emission phi is the angle of subtended by the normal to the radiating surface and the direction vector of emission of the receiving surface. So here E is equal to En cos phi, where En is equal to total mc power of the radiating surface in the direction of its normal This law is true only for diffuse radiation surface, that is constant intensity of radiation. So I'm coming to the next topic, the heat exchange by radiation between black surfaces. The heat exchange by radiation between black surfaces. So far we have considered radiation either emitted or absorbed by the body. Emitted or absorbed by the body. We shall consider the actual heat exchange by radiation between two black surfaces. The radiation between two black surfaces. The heat exchange by radiation between black surfaces. So here I am considering two black bodies or black surfaces. So here this is the first body and this is the second body. So here uh, this is normal position, this is theta 1 and theta 2. So in this like this, the two black bodies, the above figure, the projection of dA normal to the line, the projection of dA normal to the line, in this figure the projection of dA, the projection of dA is normal to the line between centers, the normal to the line between centers. The projected area is dA cos theta. The projected area is dA cos theta. So here the inclination angle is theta 1. Inclination angle is theta 1 and here inclination angle is theta 2. So the energy leaving dA in direction theta 1, the energy leaving dA1, the energy leaving at dA1. So here the energy leaving dA1 in direction theta 1, in direction theta 1 is equal to IB. So here this is IB into dA1 into cos theta 1, dA1 into cos theta 1, where IB1 is equal to, IB1 is the black body intensity of surface, IB1 is equal to black body intensity of surface A1 is equal to EB1 into pi is equal to EB1 into pi. So where now the radiation arriving, now the radiation arriving at any area normal to the R, that means radius, will depends upon the solid angle subtended by its, if area is element is DAN, the area of element is DAN normal to the R at a distance of R, that means radiation. Then the solid angle is dW is 1 is equal to, solid angle dW is equal to DAN whole divided by DAN whole divided by R square. So here this is the dW1 is equal to dA1 dAn by R square. So here dW is equal to dA, differentiation of area whole divided by radius square. The radiation arriving at DAN from A1 is equal to IB1 dA cos theta 1 is equal to dW2. So here the radiation arriving at DAN from A1. So here IB1 is equal to dA1 into cos theta 1 into dW2. Substituting dW2 is equal to dA by R square. So here dW is equal to dA by R square. So here say this is the second surface, that means I am considering dA2. So where dAn is the projection of dA2 normal to R. So here dA2 is equal to dA2 into cos theta. Hence the energy leaving dA1 is arriving at dA2. So dQ122 is equal to IB1 dA1 cos theta 1 into dA square by R square. dA square by R square. So here we can substitute IB1 is equal to EB1 by pi. So dA2 is equal to, we already know that dA2 is equal to dA2 cos theta 2. dA2 cos theta 2. So we can substitute these values. So here what is cos phi 2? So here this is EB1 by cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 into dA2 by pi r square. Similarly, the energy leaving dA2 at arriving at a dA1, so dQ12 is equal to EBQ. So here EB2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2. So this is the first surface and this is the second surface. The remaining equation are same. The net exchange by radiation between dA1 and dA2, the dQ122 is equal to EB1 minus EB2 is equal to remaining are same. The between surfaces A1 and A2 by integrating Q12 is equal to EB1 minus EB2. So integral A1 A2 cos phi cos theta 1 and theta 2 equal to dA1 into dA2 by pi r square, where EB is equal to emissivity of the black body. EB is equal to emissivity of the black body. So hence the energy leaving dr arriving dA2, the energy leaving A1 are absorbed by A2. So this is the equation. We can simplify it. So here EB is equal to sigma into T power 4. EB is equal to sigma into T power 4. We can substitute EB1 value like this. The radiation shape factor is represented by the symbol of Fij, which means the shape factor from the surface A to the another surface is Aij. The radiation shape factor F12 is direct radiation surface 1 incident upon 2. The total radiation from emitted surface is 1. Q122 whole divided by epsilon A1 into T power 4. So here sigma 1 A1 T power 4. So here sigma 1 T power 4 whole divided by sigma 1 A1 T power 4. So here this is the common factor, we can cancel it. So here 1 by pi a is equal to integral A1 A2 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 by r square. So here calculating the shape factor for the configuration, a black body inside the black enclosure. So here one is the first body, that means black body, and another is the second one is the enclosure. So here F21 is equal to 1, F22 1 is equal to 1. By summation rule, for radiation from surface 1, F1 radiation for surface 1 is F11 plus F122 is equal to 1. So here F11 we can write it as F11 plus F122. So here F11 plus F12. By reciprocity theorem, A1 F12 is equal to A2 F21. So here F11 is equal to 1 minus F12. We can substitute F11 place 1 minus F12. So here F12 is equal to A2 by A1 F21. From equation 1, F11 is equal to 1 minus F12 is equal to, we can substitute F12 value. So here what is F12 value? The equation 2 can substitute in this F12 value. So here F11 is equal to 1 minus A2 by A1. So here F21 is equal to 1. The cross section of a equilateral triangle. The cross section of a equilateral triangle. So here calculate the shape factors for the configuration of black body inside a black enclosure. That means F11 is equal to 1 minus A2 by A1, and F12 is equal to, we can substitute F11 plus F12 is equal to 1. So here the cross section of an equilibrium triangle. Consider the radiation from surface 1. Consider the radiation from surface 1. So here this is the surface 1. By summation rule, so here F11, F122 and F123. So here by summation rule, F11 plus F12 plus F13 is equal to 1, because the flat surface 1 cannot see itself. The black surface 1 cannot be itself. So here the radiation energy transferred from 1 to 2 and 1 to 3. So here F11 is equal to 0. By symmetric, this can be shared by 1 by 2 value, that means 0.5. Similarly, consider the radiation form. Here F11 is equal to F122 and F123. That's why I am considering F12 and F13. So here similarly considering radiation from surface 2. So here the surface 2 is this one. So here the surface 2 is having F21 and F23. So here F22 is the flat surface, it cannot see the radiation. That's why I am considering F22 is equal to 0. So we can simplify it as F22 is equal to 0. So here F21 plus F23 is equal to 1. So F23 is equal to 1 minus F21. By reciprocity theorem, A1 F12 is equal to A2 F21. By reciprocity theorem. The reciprocity theorem says A1 F12 is equal to A2 F21. So here F12 is equal to A1 by A2 into F12. So here F21 is equal to F12. So here for equilateral triangle, area is equal, A2 A1 get cancelled, A1 A2 get cancelled. So F21 is equal to F12. So here F23 is equal to 1 minus F23. So here F12 is equal to 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. So F23 is equal to 0.5. So here in this above two derivations, the summation rule and reciprocity theorem. So in the view factor, the radiation analysis on a enclosure consisting of n surfaces required to the evaluating of n square factors. So here the reciprocity relation is equal to Fij is equal to Fi2j. Here J2i is equal to Fi2j when A1 is equal to Ai is equal to Aj. Similarly, Fj2i is not equal to Fi2j. So here A1 this is the equation Aa Fi2j and Aj is equal to Fj2i. This relation is referred to as a reciprocity relation on the reciprocity rule. So in the summation rule, so here the summation rule, this is the surface, it can be reflected from starting point, that means origin point to different ways. That's why I am considering summation rule is equal to F11 plus F12 plus F13 is equal to 1. So here the hemisphere surface of the plane surface. So here in this derivations, calculate the shape factor. So here the shape factors, calculate the shape factors. First one is a black body inside a black enclosure, and second one is cross section of a equilateral triangle, and third one is hemispherical surface or plane surface by summation rule. So here this is the first surface and this is the second surface. F11 plus F12 is equal to 1. So in the similar manner, so we can consider second object. F21 is plus F21 plus F22 is equal to 1. By reciprocity theorem, what is the reciprocity theorem? A1 F12 is equal to A2 F21, because all radiation emitted from black surfaces, emitted for black surfaces are intercepted by the enclosing surfaces. F21 is equal to 1. So here in this equation F22 is equal to 0. Consider F22 is equal to 0, F21 is equal to 1. We can substitute F21 is equal to 1. So here A1 F22 is equal to A2 F21. So we can substitute F21 value in this equation. So here F12 is equal to A2 by A1, A2 by A1 into 1. So here F21 is equal to 1. So we can simplify it as F12 is equal to A2 by A1. We can substitute these two values. F21 is equal to 1 and F12 is equal to A2 by A1 in the above equation. So here F11 plus F12 is equal to 1. We can substitute F12 value in this equation. So here F11 is equal to 0.5. These are the important derivations. Therefore, the 50% of radiation emitted from the hemispherical surface is striking the surface itself and is absorbed. Some shape factor, angle factor and view factors. Shape factor, angular factor and view factor. This topic will be discussed in the next class.